My father is not well, apparently.
What? What's going on? Is he sick?
He doesn't have long to live.
What? Is it that bad? Is he in the hospital?
Yes, he is.
Really? Your mother must be having a hard time too. I think you should go visit him as soon as possible.
Yeah, you go check him.
Just me? You're not going?
I don't need to go. I never had that strong relationship with my father to begin with.
It's not about only that. He is your own father, remember?
Yes, but I have to work. I'm busy.
I have to work too.
No matter what you think, I'm busier than you.
But I'm also worried about your mother. You could at least make time to go visit them, couldn't you?
That's why I'm telling you to go. For the sake of my inheritance, you should go visit him on my behalf. Please make it seem like we're doing a lot for them too.
What? You want me to go visit your father for that?
Why else would I do it? I don't know how much of his assets I'm going to receive. It all depends on your attitude towards them. Make sure you flatter my mother.
I'm not going there for that. I'm going to see them because I'm worried about them.
Then behave well.
So you really don't want to go?
No, I'm not going.
Why? Aren't you worried about them? It must be hard for your mother who is accompanying him. And your father is having an even harder time. You're his eldest son. Shouldn't you go see him?
You sound like my mother. Maybe that's why I feel annoyed.
How am I being annoying?
The relationship between me and my family is none of your business. I say you, as my wife, should behave appropriately and well. If you can't do that, then what's the point of me marrying you?
I didn't think I married you for that. I feel sorry for your father that you're this cold.
I don't care. I don't need you to tell me that. Bye.
Wait a minute. You've been coming home late lately, or even sometimes you come home the next day. What are you doing?
Huh? I'm working, of course. Why are you asking me that? No sense in answering such an obvious question.
I know you're lying.
What?
You say you come home late from work, but you hardly ever work overtime, do you? I ran into your colleague, Mr. Sanders, at the train station the other day. I said you're going home early to him. He told me that these days the company is sending them home early to cut down on overtime pay. So he said he was exhausted because he was so busy during the day.
He's in a different department.
Mr. Sanders also mentioned you.
Me? What did he say?
Recently, when he invites you out for a drink, you say you need to go home right away. And he said it's nice that you and I get along so well.
Oh, I see.
But you haven't been home early lately, have you? Do you have another place to return to?
Shut up! You're my wife, so you'd better shut your mouth. I come home after all, so that's fine.
That's not the point.
Anyway, you behave yourself with my mother and father. I can't go visit them because I'm busy. But tell them I'm very worried about him or something.
Why don't you go and tell them that yourself? Well, that's enough. I get it. Hannah, thanks again for your help today. I know you must be busy too, but you came all the way to the hospital. You say you're doing this for Brian, who's busy with work. I really appreciate that you take your time for us. Thank you for saying that. But it must be hard for you too. You visit him every day, right? Let me know if you get tired. I will cover for you. You can always tell me. Thank you. Hannah, you're truly a great daughter-in-law. Brian is lucky to be married to a wife like you. He doesn't seem to think so. But just having you say so is a relief to me. Thank you very much. My husband is not going to make it. Please don't say that. Let us not give up hope until the end. The doctor told me he had at most 1 week to live. Oh no. I think we'll be discussing his inheritance soon. All of our children are boys. Sad to say, but I guess so. I hope he manages to get through. So, I need to talk to you about something. Oh, what is it? Could we meet outside the hospital? Of course, you can talk to me about anything. Your father took his last breath. Now we will move to the funeral home to make our arrangements. The funeral will be about 2 days later.
Oh, I see. Sorry, but I'm not going to be at the funeral.
Huh? What are you talking about? It's your father's funeral.
You'll be there and that's enough. I'm going on a trip tomorrow.
Huh? A trip? You never told me that.
I didn't tell you, so it's no surprise you didn't know. I've already made a reservation and can't cancel, so I will miss the funeral.
You're just joking, right? At a time like this. How could the eldest son not attend his father's funeral?
I don't care about my father's funeral, frankly.
What did you say?
No one discusses inheritance at a funeral, right?
Are you really only interested in his assets? You didn't even visit him once.
I met him at the end of last year, so that's enough. Besides, what's the point of talking about someone who's no longer in this world? we are still alive. So we should put our lives first, right?
Huh, I don't understand. I really think you should be at the funeral.
No, I'm not going. I'm only going to attend a discussion about inheritance.
What? Are you serious about that? Isn't that too insane?
I am the eldest son, but you should do your job as my wife. Tell them I'm on a business trip or something. Don't make a bad impression to my folks, okay? If I don't get his inheritance, it's your fault.
If you're going to say that, why don't you just attend? If it's bereavement leave, most business trips are canceled, right?
The business trip is just a made-up story. Actually, I'm going on a trip. Anyways, I'm leaving now. See ya.
What? See you? Are you serious? I've had enough of you. All right, I don't care if you regret this.
How was the funeral? I'm enjoying my trip.
I see. Enjoy. You don't have to come back.
What are you sulking about? You're not a child, so don't be like that.
Whatever.
Don't tell me you're still mad at me. Why? You alone were enough to attend my father's funeral. The inheritance meeting is next week, right? I'll definitely be there for that.
We've already decided how to divide your father's assets.
What?
We're having that discussion right now, while you're just having a good time like an idiot. When you come back, no one will welcome you anymore. They already know everything.
Wait a minute, what are you talking about? What do you mean?
Don't you understand? You are stupid enough to contact me now. What do you want to do? As I said, we've already decided how to divide your father's assets.
Wait. I don't understand. I thought the meeting was next week.
I don't think anyone said it was next week.
Yes, but normally you don't talk about how to divide their assets right after death, right? Use common sense.
Did you say common sense? You've been acting the most insane. Don't talk to me about common sense. Your brother Billy and Eric, they live far away. We don't know if we can get everyone together again soon. This is the most practical thing to do, right?
Yes, but seriously? I'm the oldest son and I'm not there. Do you do important things like that?
It might be more correct to say that we decided to talk about it because you weren't around.
Huh?
You won't receive a cent of the inheritance.
Are you kidding me? Stop lying!
Your mother has already decided. It's final.
Screw you! What happened to the money? The money I was supposed to receive.
Billy will take over your father's business. And Eric receives the land that your father owned. The remaining assets were divided between your mother and me.
What? You? What the hell does that mean? I don't understand. If you're getting the inheritance, does that mean it's my money? What do you mean?
No. You and I are already divorced.
Divorce? What the hell are you talking about?
You know what? I already know you've been cheating on me.
What are you talking about?
There's no use pretending that you don't know. I've seen the text between you and the woman you're having an affair with. I have screenshots.
What? Why?
You were going to divorce me when you received your inheritance. And you were going to live with that woman, weren't you? So you had all the divorce papers ready to go, right?
Huh? You didn't find that, did you?
Yes, I found it. So I filed the divorce papers.
What? What are you doing? That's so unnecessary.
Do you know why I received the inheritance instead of you?
How am I supposed to know that? My mother just lost her mind, didn't she? That's unacceptable.
You're gonna pay alimony, though.
What?
Your mother was worried that you never came to visit them, even though you live nearby. But all you did was talk about the inheritance. So I talked to her about my concerns. And this is the result. Good for us, right?
Was it good? Good for what?
Your mother already knew that all you cared about was the inheritance. She told me that she had decided to let me inherit the assets. Of course, I told her that she should get the part she was supposed to get.
Nothing is good. You took the inheritance I was supposed to get. I won't allow that.
You don't have to allow me. Even if you had inherited his assets, I'll claim it as alimony, so it's the same.
You're lying.
You have betrayed me and ignored your family up until this point. Don't you think this is what you deserve? Live happily with your pretty girlfriend. Oh, and I have told all of this to your company.
What?
She's an intern at your office, right? You'll be uncomfortable at the office from now on. But good luck with your work. Because there's nothing you can inherit. You have to work to live.
Wait, Hannah. You can't tell my company. Let's not get a divorce. I can't get a divorce under these circumstances.
Well, you must be mistaken.
Huh?
We're already divorced. We are strangers. You don't have to contact me anymore. You've been abandoned by your entire family. That's what you get. Bye, loser. Eventually, Brian rushed home from his trip. He visited his parents' house, but his mother was so mad with him and kicked him out. He was told not to enter the property of their house again. He was dismayed and disowned by his own brothers. Brian was also called by his supervisor at work and asked what was going on. Then it all came out and he was embarrassed. Additionally, the intern who was his girlfriend awkwardly resigned, and he lost touch with her just like that. Brian lost everything, and all he had left was his job. It was too late to regret it.
Hi, Amos. This is Sandy Birch, Caras Mom.
Oh, hi Sandy, how are you? We, really enjoyed having Cara over this weekend. The girls really had a lot of fun.
Yeah, did they though?
Well, what do you mean? What are you talking about? Did Cara say something?
Well, it's not exactly what she said as what she didn't say, and how she looked.
How did she look? What do you mean?
Well, she has a series of bruises on her right side.
What? Really? Where?
Her thigh, her calf, her ribs.
Oh my god, seriously? Well, is she okay?
She's sore, she won't let me touch it, but it's not swollen. She lives.
Oh, okay, well, thank God, right? Kids, huh?
Right, so, do you have any idea how it happened?
What? No, not at all.
So she did not get hurt at all over the weekend that you can remember?
Well, not that I can remember, but obviously she was hurt, somehow. Are you sure it happened there?
Well, it didn't happen at our house.
Oh, okay, of course not. Well, did you ask her what happened?
She won't tell me. She hates getting hurt. She gets embarrassed. She has her mama's pride, I guess.
Right. Well, no, I mean, I can ask Kelly, but I honestly have no idea, Sandy. I'm sorry. I feel absolutely terrible. I mean, that something like this would happen while she was at my house.
Right, well, I'm sure it's just one of those things. You know how kids can be.
Right, sure, of course, yeah.
But still, I thought that having a girl, I wouldn't have this problem, you know? Injuries and pride and all that.
Oh, right. Yeah, I remember when I was a boy. I was beat up and scratched all the time. Getting into all kinds of mischief, doing all kinds of things I wasn't supposed to do.
Oh, really, Amos? So you were the mischievous type of boy growing up? Always getting into trouble?
Well, not always, but sometimes, yeah, sure. I was adventurous.
Right. Well, anyway, I appreciate you letting me know. I hope you don't think I'm, throwing any accusations your way or anything.
Oh, no, of course not. I mean, if my little girl came home all banged up, I'd be a little suspicious too.
Right. Well, Kelly didn't have any bruises or anything.
Nope, not that I know of.
Well, would you mind asking her?
Well, I said I was going to ask her about all of this.
Right.
So I will.
Okay.
I'll handle it. Okay, Sandy?
Okay, Amos. I really appreciate it.
Like you said, probably just kids being kids.
Yeah, right. Just kids being kids. Hi, is this Norma? Yeah. Who is this? Oh, hi. Sorry to bother you. This is Sandy Birch. Your daughter Kelly is friends with my daughter Cara? Not ringing a bell, sorry. I think we met at Grace Gertz's birthday party last fall. Well, anyway, there's a bit of a concern I have. Oh, a concern? Regarding what? Well, it's just that Cara went over to your ex-husband Amos's house over the weekend to hang out with Kelly. Wait, you let your daughter go to Amos's house? Well, yes. What, are you out of your mind? Why do you ask? Because my ex-husband is a total piece of crap, that's why. Well, look, I don't want to get in the middle of a family squabble or anything. No, you don't have to worry about that. Those days are long gone. Well, okay then. So what seems to be the problem? What did that idiot do now? Well, I'm not exactly sure. That's why I'm texting. I was hoping that you could maybe help me with that. When I picked her up and got her home yesterday, she had some strange bruising on one side of her body. Strange bruising? What do you mean bruising? Well, on her legs and torso, bruising.
Well, did she say what happened?
Well, no, she didn't.
And did you call Amos and ask him?
Yes, and he said he didn't know anything about it.
So, you think he's abusing her, is that it?
What? No, I didn't say that. I don't know what's going on. Do you think that's possible? Was he abusive to you and Kelly?
No, nothing like that. He was just an idiot. The man just makes poor decisions.
Well, I had no idea. He seemed like a responsible person to me. He has a job, a house.
Oh, yeah, that job of his. Him and his little machines.
What is it exactly?
Lennox. It's a factory. He services the machines. I think he's some big shot there. Well, I assure you that he is not.
Well, okay. I just don't know what to do, though, Norma. I mean, I was hoping you had some kind of advice for me.
The only advice I have for you is to stay away from my idiot ex-husband. Don't let your daughter go to his house. Don't have anything else to do with him.
But what about Kelly and Cara? They're really good friends.
Kelly can go to your house, or Cara can come to mine. But I wouldn't pursue it any further. It's not worth the trouble.
But my kid got hurt, and I don't know why.
Well, maybe it's better that way when Amos is involved.
Hi, Sandy. How are you?
Oh, hello, Amos. I'm okay. How are you?
Oh, good. I was just wondering how Cara was doing.
She's doing better. Thank you for asking.
Is there anything that I can do?
Thanks for asking.
Because, my ex-wife, do you know her, Norma?
Yeah, I think we've met once or twice. Kind of a gruff woman.
Yep, that's my ex-wife, all right. Well, Norma, she called me, you see.
Oh yeah? She did? And what did Norma have to say?
Well, she didn't really say much. She more like screamed it.
She screamed? What did she scream?
Well, for some reason she has the impression that your daughter got hurt at my house or something.
Well, did she?
No, like I told you before, she didn't, and how would my ex-wife know anything about it?
Well, maybe her daughter told her.
No, she didn't. She couldn't have.
And why is that?
Because I swore her to secrecy.
Excuse me? Secrecy? You swore your daughter to secrecy about what?
Oh, nothing. Just a figure of speech.
A figure of speech?
Yeah, figure of speech, like, why did the chicken cross the road, that kind of thing.
Why did the chicken cross the road isn't a figure of speech. It's a joke.
Well, you're damn right it is.
Okay, look, Amos, just tell me what happened to Cara, okay?
I told you, nothing happened. I mean, nothing that I know of. Kelly didn't tell me anything. And it's not my fault that your kid doesn't trust you enough to tell you the truth now, is it?
Should I go to the police then?
The police? What for?
I don't know, to get Child Protective Services involved, maybe?
You wouldn't do that.
Just try me, Amos. If you don't start telling me the truth, I'll do it, I swear.
You sound like my ex-wife. What, are you friends with her now or something?
Do you know what the penalties for child endangerment in this state are, Amos?
Of course I do. I've only looked them up about 1,000,000 times.
Oh, well, great. That's just great to know. Father of the Year, you are.
Look, you psycho. I don't know anything about how your stupid little girl got hurt, okay?
Stupid?
Yeah, that's right, stupid. And she probably got hurt because she was doing something stupid.
You do realize that I'm going to get to the bottom of this, don't you? You do know that there's nothing, absolutely nothing, that a mama bear will not do to protect her cub. You understand that, right?
Yeah, I know.
Norma, hi, this is Sandy again.
Oh, no. Nope, leave me out of this. Whatever it is, leave me out of it.
Wait, why? What do you mean?
If it involves my ex-husband, I do not want to be involved. Do you understand me, lady?
But you don't understand. Don't you understand as a mother? My child got hurt. I have to find out why.
Just forget it. Let it go.
Why are you so afraid of him, Norma?
Because he's working for the FBI, that's why.
What? What are you talking about?
That's right, I shouldn't be talking about this. I certainly shouldn't be saying it over the phone.
I thought he worked at a factory and took care of the machines.
He does, but he told me a few days ago, right after I talked to you, that there's been some really shady business going down there lately.
At the factory?
Yeah, drug deals. Can you believe it?
No, I can't, actually.
It's true. He showed me the pictures of the feds he took.
And how did he get pictures of them?
Well, in secret.
Were they just guys in suits?
Well, yeah, what else?
Okay, so what? Is he informing the FBI about drug deals going down at his work?
Yes, exactly.
And what does that have to do with me and my daughter, Norma?
Well, he told me that apparently when he had the girls over the weekend, the feds wanted to meet him.
Uh-huh, yeah.
And they wanted to meet him at the factory.
At the factory? This was on the weekend?
It's a small plant. They are closed on the weekends.
Oh, well, okay. So what? What are you getting at, Norma?
Well, he had the girls, right? So he didn't want to leave them at home alone when he went out to meet the FBI. So he took them with them, and I guess when he and the feds were talking, the girls were playing on the hydraulic lift, and, Cara fell off.
Oh, really now? She fell off of a hydraulic lift?
Yeah, but she was in good hands, right? I mean, the FBI, of all people, were right there.
Norma, do you have any idea how insane this all sounds?
No, but honest, that's what he told me.
Well, he's clearly full of crap, Norma. He's clearly lying to you.
Wait, what do you mean? When?
He's working with the FBI. Amos, give me a break. The idiot brought the girls to his place of work and gave them a ride on the hydraulic press, and Cara fell off. That's what happened.
Do you think?
Yes, of course, and he's been trying to cover it up ever since.
Well, I guess those guys in suits did just look like guys in suits.
Come on, Norma, seriously?
Well, I'm sorry. I'm just not that bright. I married Amos, didn't I?
I gotta go.
But wait, where are you going?
To deal with your ex. This is Kim, HR at Linux Corp. How can I help you?
Hi, Kim. My name is Sandy Birch. How are you today?
I'm well, Miss Birch. How are you?
Please call me Sandy.
Okay, Sandy. How may I help you today? Are you an employee here at Linux?
Well, no, but my daughter's friend's dad is.
Your daughter's friend's dad?
Okay, and how does this concern us?
His name is Amos? Amos Carthrat? Yes, I'm familiar with Amos. And what about him? Well, are you aware that he was inside your factory on Saturday night? What? But our factory is closed on the weekends. We don't run. Yes, I'm aware. So you are not aware that Amos was here with 2 children on Saturday night? 2 children, you say? Yes, one of which was my daughter who fell off your hydraulic press and was injured. What? Yes, you heard me, or read me, whatever. Could you please just back up and tell me more? My daughter Cara was spending the night with his daughter Kelly Saturday night, and that lunatic brought them both to your plant and let them ride the hydraulic press, and my Cara fell off. Well, is she okay? Did she have to go to the hospital? No, she's fine. She's a tough kid, just a little banged up. Well, did she tell you this is what happened, or did Amos? Neither. Amos's ex-wife did, in a manner of speaking. So, Amos didn't even notify you? No, and I highly doubt he notified you either. No, he definitely didn't tell us that he was bringing children into the plant after hours. So what are we going to do about this? I mean, what kind of operation do you have running there anyway? Employees can just come in whenever they want, willy-nilly, and use the equipment? Well, no. You do realize I'll be talking to a lawyer, right? Oh, please, miss. My name's Sandy. Sandy, please, there must be something we could do. Well, you could fire that idiot mechanic of yours for one. Believe me, that would have happened anyway. I don't know. I just can't believe this. I mean, is there some type of a security system there? Cameras or something? There are cameras, and of course, now that we have this information, we'll be reviewing the footage as soon as possible. Well, I would hope so. In the meantime, I can assure you, Sandy, Amos will no longer be a problem for you or for us. Uh-huh. We'll see about that.
Hi, Sandy. What's up?
Oh, hi, Amos.
So, I was hoping to talk to you about something.
Oh, really?
Yeah, something very, well, hush-hush, if you know what I mean.
I'm not sure I'm following you, Amos. I'm sorry.
I'm saying, can you keep a secret?
Well, why do you want to tell me a secret, Amos?
Well, because, you may be hearing a few things about me soon, and I just wanted to add a little bit of context to it before you do.
Hearing things about you? Like what kind of things?
Never mind. First, I want to tell you my secret.
Oh, okay, Amos. Well, go ahead.
Well, the thing is, I'm an FBI informant.
Oh, really? An FBI informant? Wow, that's amazing, Amos.
Yeah, I know, right? You see, these bad men have been selling drugs at my work. Heroin.
Heroin? Oh my.
Yeah, and well, when Cara was over the other day, I got a call from my contact at the FBI, saying that they had to meet me, but they wanted to meet at my work.
Uh-huh. Go on.
Well, I didn't want to leave the girls by themselves, so I brought them with me, and while the agents and I were talking, Cara slipped on the steps. That's how she got hurt. I didn't want to tell you before because of the whole FBI thing, but, yeah. So, there you are.
Is that it, Amos? Are you through?
Well, what do you mean?
A hydraulic press.
What?
A hydraulic press. This is how my daughter was injured.
I don't know what you're talking about. A hydraulic what?
Okay, enough, Amos. Your little game may work on your Rocks for Brains ex-wife, but not the rest of us.
It was an accident, okay? I swear, I thought she was holding on. I thought she was ready.
How stupid could you be to bring children into a factory after hours? Stupid because they could and did get hurt. And stupid because now you've gotten fired, haven't you?
Yes, I've gotten fired.
You seriously didn't think anyone was going to find out? How stupid could you be?
Well, I guess I didn't count on someone like you telling them.
Well, you can thank your ex-wife for that. She's the one who told me about your new career as an informant. That's what originally tipped me off to you.
So maybe she doesn't have rocks for brains after all, huh?
No, she does.
Well, if it's any consolation, Sandy, I'm sorry. I know what I did was dumb.
Well, if you know it was dumb, then why did you do it?
I said I know it was dumb. I didn't say I knew it was dumb.
Really? You didn't know that was dumb, huh?
Alright, fine, I did, but I thought they'd enjoy it. And they really were honest, at least up until Cara took that, tumble.
Amos, she wasn't seriously injured, was she?
No, I swear to you she wasn't. She didn't even cry. If I thought she was hurt, I would have taken her straight to the children's hospital, I swear.
Uh-huh, sure you would have.
Honest.
How are you ever going to forgive yourself, Amos? You have to go in and tell your next potential employer why you got fired from your last job.
Yeah, I know.
And your little girl is old enough to remember all of this. She's going to be scarred for life.
God, you don't have to rub it in.
I'm not rubbing it in, buddy. I'm just saying, maybe it's time to take a long, hard look at yourself.
Yeah, maybe I will.
Take care, Amos.
Bye, Sandy.
Sandy decided not to press charges against Amos, knowing that he didn't have any money anyway, and that it would only make Kelly's life harder than it already was. Cara eventually told Sandy what really happened that day at the factory. Amos had the idea to let them ride up and down on the hydraulic press, and on the last time, when it was a few feet off the ground, Cara slipped. She said she didn't tell her mother because Amos had threatened her not to. It was then that she reevaluated her decision to press charges and is currently seeking counsel. Because mama bears don't play.